Reich faction. That's the Imperium's going to turn to the Third Reich now. But
he posted a picture on Twitter with Sean Dean. He's got his castle. It says "Justice" on it. And then somebody says Hook is some fucking girl says on Twitter, Hook is what? Stokely, I hate your ball ass so much. And then Big Stoke on Twitter goes, wow, Hook will pay for his crimes. It was confirmed that there was a forearm fracture which required a cast. I am distraught. I rolled dice with my left hand, so I'm please don't make me sue this company, Tony Khan. Please, you know that a portrait of your father that's hanging in your office? Well, once I own this company, I'm replacing it with a big-ass photo with James Brown. Yep. Every time you see the Godfather of Soul sweating in drug-fueled rage at the Apollo, you're gonna think of me. Sounds pretty miserable, bro. Do the right thing. Punish this little bastard Hook and write me a fat check. By the way, here's a photo of me with my best friend Al Sharpton. It means absolutely nothing, by the way. Blushing face. But somebody tweeted, he tweeted, Hook is a piece of shit, and then somebody tweeted this. Some woman, I dated a 5'8" guy who taunt every jack. Oh wait, I dated a 5'8" guy who taunt every jacked. 6'3" bro he met until they pulled their first back to beat him up. Whereupon my ex would go, hey, come on. I'm a little guy. I'm just a little guy. No, it's just also my birthday. I'm a birthday boy. It somehow always worked. And then Stokely just quote tweets it. Fuck you. Antonio Brown, but who the fuck's in the background? It's Hook. It's fucking Hook. And then he's getting twerked on by some fucking broad. My t-shirt money is now in the ass crack of some fucking stripper. So thanks, Hook. But I don't. But Jesus Christ, this is the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Clip it.
But
actually, hey, it worked out in the long run.
I actually do hope they make another season actually, because I would love to see the American Dragon on Total Bellas start memeing on John Laurinaitis. You have live footage of John Laurinaitis in his living room calling somebody in his underwear saying, "Hey, bud, you fired."
What did Max Caster say about me?
Like I'm embarrassed the fact that I'm hosting a post show for this crap.
I'm proud of you, Carl. I love this.
We did our Valentine's Day post of Hooked on You, but it was mainly for Jamie Hayter and only Jamie Hayter.
It's not right. It's not right. I'm trying to build an account and we get this bullshit on the account. Great. But
also follow a simp account.
Okay. Okay, but here's the thing, because those people, this is networking.
We actually follow.
You got it was a business decision.
It's a business. You have to follow these people. This is like following. If you want a stan account, you got to follow the other stans. And when you get big, you get rid of them. You get rid of them after that. It's over with.
I open up our Instagram and the first thing I see is Pro Wrestling Simp, and I'm like, what is this?
I don't look at that. I don't look at that stuff. It's a business decision because that guy promotes us, and then when we don't need him anymore, we toss him aside. That's what happens.
Yeah, well, we got go so fucking slap it on a t-shirt and continue to use the move forehead.
This guy just say fucking forehead.
What?
This guy say forehead.
Yes, I did.
You think I fucking wouldn't catch that? You think nobody on this program would catch that? But I did. For weird.
You almost didn't.
For weird.
Let's be honest. You almost didn't.
Weird champ. This is what we resort to here.
All right. Next up.
Unbelievable. 5 head.
Next up, we have.
Why people happy? Pagu. Weird champ. Weird. Forehead.
Oh god.
Franker faces.
Oh.
Wowie. Why people sad. What else?
Look at how red my face is.
What else we got? Let me go on Twitch right quick. Okay. Why do people happy? KW, LOLW, XQCL.
All right. the Acclaim promo now. We were backstage.
Okay.
They're just like, yo, it's not gonna be a triple. It's not gonna be a
No,
normal.
dude, we're gonna do a fatal four-way. Poggers, bro. Thanks for the fucking bits.
Fuck, damn it! Jump off a roof.
Well, they just lost Gunther, so I don't know how that is gonna survive. But what's it called? But the Third Reich faction. That's the Imperium's gonna turn to the Third Reich now. But
He posted a picture on Twitter with Sean Dean. He's got his castle. It says "Justice" on it. And then somebody says Hook is some fucking girl says on Twitter, Hook is what? Stokely, I hate your ball ass so much. And then Big Stoke on Twitter goes, wow, Hook will pay for his crimes. It was confirmed that there was a forearm fracture which required a cast. I am distraught. I rolled dice with my left hand, so I'm please don't make me sue this company, Tony Khan. Please, you know that a portrait of your father that's hanging in your office? Well, once I own this company, I'm replacing it with a big-ass photo of James Brown. Yep. Every time you see the Godfather of Soul sweating in drug-fueled rage at the Apollo, you're gonna think of me. Sounds pretty miserable, bro. Do the right thing. Punish this little bastard Hook and write me a fat check. By the way, here's a photo of me with my best friend Al Sharpton. It means absolutely nothing, by the way. Blushing face. But somebody tweeted, he tweeted, Hook is a piece of shit. And then somebody tweeted this. Some woman, I dated a 5'8" guy who taunt every I dated a 5'8" guy who taunt every jacked. 6'3" bro he met until they pulled their first back to beat him up. Whereupon my ex would go, hey, come on. I'm a little guy. I'm just a little guy. No, it's just also my birthday. I'm a birthday boy. It somehow always worked. And then Stokely just quote tweets it. Fuck you.
Tony Brown, but who the fuck's in the background? It's Hook. It's fucking Hook. And then he's getting twerked on by some fucking broad. My t-shirt money is now in the ass crack of some fucking stripper. So thanks, Hook. But I don't. But Jesus Christ, this is the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Clip it.
Oh, but
actually, hey, it worked out in the long run.
I actually do hope they make another season actually, because I would love to see the American Dragon on Total Bellas start memeing on John Laurinaitis. You have live footage of John Laurinaitis in his living room calling somebody in his underwear saying, "Hey, bud, you're fired."
What did Max Caster say about me?
Like I'm embarrassed the fact that I'm hosting a post show for this crap.
I'm proud of you, Carl. I love this.
We did our Valentine's Day post of Hooked on You, but it was mainly for Jamie Hayter and only Jamie Hayter.
It's not right. It's not right. I'm trying to build an account and we get this bullshit on the account. Great. But
so follow a simp account.
Okay. Okay, but here's the thing, because those people, this is networking. This is
we actually
networking.
follow.
You got
it was a business decision.
It's a business. It's a business. You have to follow these people. This is like following. If you want a stan account, you got to follow the other stans. And when you get big, you get rid of them. You get rid of them after that. It's over with.
I open up our Instagram and the first thing I see is Pro Wrestling Simp, and I'm like, what is this?
I don't look at that.
It
I don't
was
look
a
at that
business
stuff.
decision.
It's a business decision because that guy promotes us, and then when we don't need him anymore, we toss him aside.
On microphone on. It's Wednesday, guys. You know what that means. It is time for your weekly dose of the Pro Wrestling Injection right here on the Pro Wrestling Injection YouTube and Twitch. I am your host, the Outlaw of Long Island, joined by my illustrious panel of co-hosts. To my right, we have Mr. Marathon Mike, and down below, the Goon Christian. Christian, kick us off with that news so we can dive right on into the show. Yeah. Political shit. Yeah, it's yeah. So it's something that we should really care about. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, in due time, as much as like one, I think I've had my opinions about the movie that Kevin Kelly, so I don't fucking care. So it's a movie. I don't like it. That's it. And then with Ian Riccaboni having a Discord server with fans, I give that like another 4 or 5 years until shit starts happening that he does stuff in there. Because one, it's a stupid thing to have a Discord with fans. As much as I promoted this, the injection getting a Discord, but that's just a Discord that's dedicated to wrestling. It's yeah, yeah. It's. But enough said. Who cares? I think that's really it for the news. Nothing. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's gonna be one hell of a show. Oh yeah. Like the wrestling news, there's like a lot of personal news, but we're not gonna. That match is gonna feed a fucking nation. That what was that? Was that collision taped after the Dynamite? Yeah. We had. So, and for our correspondent, he's been on the show before. Gary was there. You saw him in the second row. Yep. So let's just dive right on into Dynamite big business tonight. So, okay, I'm assuming I am just stupid and that the car that we saw pull up was Mercedes in the car, or are we going to still not know and just assume that it was Mercedes? I'm only suggesting because the way they cut, and you would think if it was her, they would show her getting out and then cue the entrance. All right. Well, I didn't see the model of the car or the car brand. Was true, I guess. But okay, so so just like it's smart to do it. $9,000 plus. New Japan. symphony. Symphony. God, we're all like just struggling. Symphony. Oh, it is. Yeah, the worst kept secret. So, does a mission statement pretty much. Oh yeah, that's right. So, was it? I think like what, like 2 weeks ago? Didn't Serena Deeps was supposed to call her out and have the match, or was that like alluded to? Well, we took that as like, oh, maybe. Yeah. In which I. Mm. To be honest, right now, I kind of can't wait to see how a heel Mercedes Moné will works in AEW, because I loved Sasha Banks when she was a heel. She was a great heel. Oh yeah, yeah. Go back to the NXT days with her and Bailey and the little girl, Izzy, who now has her own fucking apartment in high school. By the way. Oh yeah, the Iron Woman match. Oh, Bailey, yeah, yeah, Bailey and Naomi were there. What's funny is someone so when the photos surfaced of them in the crowd, someone like sent one of the captions someone has where you have Naomi cheering along for Bailey, cheering along for Mercedes. You have Bailey on her iPad filming it like a grandma at a graduation. Like, come on, man. Yeah. It's gonna be Britt Baker. She should have a small hand in that TBS title picture. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, she's already featured in the promo, so she's already featured in the promotion. Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm going to assume she has like a 3 or 4 year deal with. Yeah. 14 mil. No, I no, I'm saying what they said on in the segment. He said 14 mil, which still is really good. So yeah, I I guess just the last thing about Mercedes, like she's definitely going to be the much needed jump start or the re jump start to the women's division. Well, oh yes, they've been firing on all cylinders, but like I think adding her to the mix, because like remember, like she was, yeah, like she like what, so just with what Mercedes did in WWE, like with the women's division, like her, Bailey, Becky, and Charlotte, 4 horsewomen, helped jumpstart the women's revolution into what it is today. So I think adding her to the mix of the AEW women's division is a much it's a much needed breath of fresh air for that division going forward. It's gonna bring more longevity to the women's division. Besides it, kind of puttering out by the end of the year, I would say. But yeah. Oh yeah. Star Wars. She's cousins with fucking Snoop Dogg. With an amazing splash. Best splash I've ever seen. No, I'm sorry. During in Mania, we need an ambulance to pull up, and for Shaq to just appear out of the ambulance. Don't finish the story. Oh no. Tears rolling down your face. So after Mercedes Moné is all elite, we now sweet. So okay, after the Mercedes Moné mission statement, we go backstage with Renee and Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe mentions that the company just got a lot more money to it, and says that he's gonna pretty much kill Wardlow, kill Wardlow in the ring. And then after that, we go to commercial and we get story time with Adam Cole, baby, saying that the Wardlow will bring the title home to his king. I wonder why. Wait, hold on a second. Were you listening to the audio at all, Mike? Was the Discord audio coming through? God fucking damn it, Mike. I rely on you to be my eyes and ears. So I think no one heard Christian talk the entire time.
Hey, read lips, baby.
So okay, so no one heard any of what Christian said.
Well, Mercedes good.
Yeah.
Mike,
I blame you. It's all Mike's fault. All Mike's fault.
Christian's mic was in fact muted the entire fucking time.
Jesus Christ.
Mike, I rely on you to be my eyes and ears.
You gotta remind me of that shit.
You always pull up the feed. How should I remind you?
So I always put it on mute right away so I don't hear freaking echoing.
Yeah, but you can always be like, okay, audio good, audio's good. That also.
Well, that is very fucking unfortunate, isn't it?
Hey, shit happens. It's live, baby. Yeah, sum it up for no one. They heard me respond to it. Who cares?
Yeah, fucking Mercedes good. Mercedes is here. That's fucking great. It's a great thing for the women's division. It's gonna help everybody involved. It's great for the company. Good shit.
God damn
Adam
it.
Cole.
37 minutes of me talking to myself while you two are fucking lipping at the entire thing.
Adam Cole was not on the show tonight because his ass was at home playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. He is in Corel. He's making his way to the Gold Saucer. So if I was at the Gold Saucer, I would not be going to work either. Which I didn't because I finished the game already.
Good for you, buddy.
It's the greatest game ever made.
Tried playing Borderlands 1 the other day. Can't play Borderlands 1. Borderlands 2 is the best.
All right, well, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is mankind's magnum opus. Just letting that out there. Not even fucking joking. I'm not even joking half a second when I said that. It is humankind's fucking peak fiction. Fucking goddamn fucking what's the guy who made Romeo and Juliet and Hamlet? Shakespeare. Shakespeare couldn't even write a fucking tale as good as this shit. All right? So read it and weep.
All right. So we had story time with Adam Cole, literal story time. He just said Wardlow's bring the title home to his king. Does that fucking happen? No, because Samoa Joe versus Wardlow goes on, and Joe just makes the poor boy pass out. I heard someone talk about this earlier, that once again Wardlow is just another muscle in a team where he's gonna get screwed. That's pretty much it.
Wasn't that kind of the writing on the wall in the first place here?
It's the writing on the wall, but god damn it, can Wardlow just not be in a group and just not be a fucking cuck?
Well, that's the thing here. I don't really see it that way because he was never going to win the title, and he shouldn't.
Of course not, but I'm saying, but can he at least just get something without being the cuck to the whole team? That's pretty much what it's like. Because his whole entire point of being in the kingdom, or the Undisputed Kingdom, is to win the AEW title and give it to Adam Cole.
Well, he's got to start over.
That's his whole fucking purpose of being in the team.
Yeah, but you can't do it now. It would have been way too early.
But just overall, if you go back to the Pinnacle, he was just there to take.
Well, the Pinnacle. I mean, that was a different time. You can't really compare the two because back then he was still a mute fucking muscle for MJF, which is what he was when he came into the company. I have more of a problem with his TNT title run.
I agree with that. His TNT title run was a fucking travesty.
Horrible.
Well, multiple TNT title runs, but I will say this though.
Interrupt.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. They know it. They know because he's cutting promos about it. He's cutting. I mean, the last two promos he had before the pay-per-view, he was cutting promos about shit we've been saying for 2 years now. So they're obviously cognizant of it. He's cognizant of it. So right here, what this was, and him not even tapping out or being pinned, I don't even really see this as that. I don't really see this, even because they're aware of it. I don't really see this being that big of an issue. He's losing to the world champion, who he's already submitted before. He's already beat Joe. He lost the same way to Joe, same way he beat him. So to me, I don't know what the record is on their matches, but I believe they're 1-1.
Yeah, they are.
So this is obviously something that could be revisited. And it's not over yet.
But I'm still saying, I just hate how how Wardlow kind of gets positioned in the faction she gets put in.
Yeah, I could agree with that, but my thing is that they know, and I don't think we've seen every card that's been played yet. Because there's obviously something that's coming down the line for him.
Because we are going to get...
He's already lost to him.
Because it's very obvious that Wardlow is either going to turn on them or they're going to turn on him. Who knows at this point?
Well, I don't think that's happening anytime soon.
Well, no, I was saying, but it's very obvious where the story is going to go in either direction. Because even when Adam Cole was giving the Undisputed Kingdom their mission statement, he was like, "Oh, and Wardlow's gonna give the title to me," and Wardlow kind of gave the smirk and "Yeah, sure, bud, I'll do that."
Yeah,
but that's the thing too. I didn't think at the time when that was said that this was gonna happen this soon, but I don't think they're gonna come back to this until Adam Cole's cleared and ready to go. Which I don't know when that's going to be, but I think it's enough time.
I would like to think because he's able to, because from the times that we saw him stand before the wheelchair stuff, he's able to put weight on it in a boot, which is a strong sign to recovery. So
he's not. I mean, he's not going to be around for at least.
I would say maybe Forbidden Door or Double or Nothing.
I wouldn't say not Double or Nothing. I wouldn't even say Forbidden Door. I'd say
All Out.
Damn near around Wembley time is when I think he might be all right.
Because that's also when MJF might be back in the fold.
Even then, it's kind of like really dicey. But that's the thing here. Because during that time period, Swerve will already be the champion. Swerve's going to be the champion. I mean, it's going to happen sooner rather than later. So it's not if Swerve's going to be the champion, it's when. And then by that time at Wembley, you're probably going to have Ospreay and Swerve for the world title, which I don't think Ospreay's going to win yet. And by the time after that, you could potentially get around to Wardlow again. I'm not saying right after Wembley or right after All Out. I think maybe around Full Gear, Wrestle Dream, World's End time is when you could try to loop into it, because Swerve should exit. I have always said this, that Swerve should exit the year as the world champion. He should exit the year with the belt. And then you could do Wardlow next year at Revolution. And then by that time, Ospreay will be the biggest babyface in the company, which is he's on the fast track to that. And then Ospreay could take the title off Wardlow and all be right in the world. Or if it's a thing where him and Adam Cole have a falling out, then it's Ospreay, Wardlow, and Adam Cole.
Yeah.
Something like that. But we'll see how it goes. I agree to an extent with the Wardlow. I mean, Wardlow's booking has been one of the biggest mishandlements of AEW just as a promotion. But right now, I think they know about it, and obviously it would have been way too soon to do something now.
I'm not saying.
I think later is better, but it's just how they guess. It's really how they respond after this, because he has to be fine after this. Because after the match, we had Joe and Wardlow. Wardlow got submitted. He got put out by the Coquina Clutch. Good short little match. And then Swerve came out after the match and
with a chain
and fucking knocked the shit out of Bryce Donovan, local Creative Pro guy, which I've met. Great. That guy's a fantastic wrestler. He's gonna be great. He's gonna be a big deal somewhere one day.
Oh, 100%.
He's the blonde guy with the blonde long hair that got fucking kicked off the stage by Samoa Joe. But Swerve knocked his ass out with a chain. He started beating up the security guys. He came after Joe. So it looks like we're getting and Hangman's not gonna be around because he has a family obligation.
He's also suspended indefinitely.
Yes, he's suspended from the Elite. He's not suspended from the company. He's suspended from the Elite. But yes, Hangman's not going to be around for a bit. But Swerve, it looks like it's going to be Swerve and Joe 1-on-1 at Dynasty, and they might be pushing the hot hand early with putting the title on Swerve at Dynasty. I thought they would have waited until Double or Nothing, but they might want to. They could do something else at Double or Nothing, and they could have a Joe rematch
So I think they're just gonna do the Swerve Joe title match at Dynasty. So we'll see.
Now,
I wouldn't hate it.
Me neither.
I'm always one to find fun little details. I think we are getting another stipulation match with Swerve going after a title, or just Swerve in general in a singles match. I think, and maybe I could be just nitpicking, being a stupid person here, I would like to see Swerve and Joe in a dog collar match. I think the chain could have smallest little nod to a stipulation match happening at Dynasty.
Maybe I wouldn't be opposed to that. I'd like to see it. I think that would be cool. But one thing I do not want for Swerve, but like that I see Swerve do is like I don't want him to become like, because obviously he had the unbelievable match with Hangman. I don't want him to become
the gimmick match guy.
Oh my god, every fucking high bar feud he has to have some sort of fucking fucked up bloody ass death match, which would come into play with a dog collar, or like say if it was a steel cage or a no DQ, falls count anywhere, Texas Death. I don't want him to have all that. I want him to have crazy ass bang out matches. Like him and Joe could just go in there and rip it up.
Oh, of course they can. I'm not saying like, but yeah. I think. Cause
I wouldn't be if and the feud isn't there yet.
Yeah,
if the feud got to that point,
By double or
yes.
nothing maybe for the rematch.
Yeah, if the feud got to that point, I'd be cool with it. But right now, I think they're just better off just doing a one-on-one.
Because I like looking at the little details because we all know like AEW leaves the little tiny details in everything they do for matches and for storylines.
The best job they did was arguably Bucks versus Kenny and Hangman.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And even though right now it's been like a wet fart of a story, but with like the small little nod to Adam Cole being the devil with the post-match talk with him and MJF in the locker room, and the devil mask was in Adam's locker. Like sure, right now like Undisputed Kingdom's been an extremely wet fart of a story.
Well, because Adam Cole got injured,
yeah,
and also MJF had to leave.
Help them
You had the two guys in the storyline get fucked up.
Yeah, the two major parts of the story are like royally fucked up.
Yeah.
So Joe wins
after this. I just need to say this. I absolutely love the utter seriousness of Swerve with the chain, and then Nana in the background. It's so good. It's so good.
No, he has mystical powers. That fucking it's like if you ever play like an RPG and you have like a dancer class or a fool class, they just fucking do this to buff your party. It's like fucking.
It's so good.
So. After this, we cut to somewhere. I forgot where it was, but it was
in front of an escalator, a down escalator.
I'm pretty sure
Alex Marvez.
It was inside of TD Garden with Alex Marvez and the Elite.
I would hope so.
Alex Marvez and the Elite. Happy birthday to Matthew Jackson. Don't want to get fucking fined.
Yes,
but
Matthew Jackson. Happy birthday, sir.
We had Marvez, this goofball, and then you got. Matthew Nicholas and the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada.
There you go.
Alex Marvez.
I was making sure you were going to say it right.
Alex Marvez did not say it the full thing, and
it's his passport name.
Yeah, Nicholas Jackson was not having this shit. Matt was filling in everybody about the 14 billion yen this guy received from this company. Matthew had a big had a best boss mug.
World's best. I love how they cut off Marvez during because as we mentioned, today was Matthew's birthday. I
think it was yesterday actually.
And Okada's like,
close enough.
Just say happy birthday to him. Now sing it.
No. He said sing in the first place.
Sing it. And then Marvez sings it and we go to commercial.
That was so good.
But he also said before this, Eddie, he said, Eddie Kingston, I'm coming for you.
So
that match.
Oh yeah, Eddie
obvious-
Kingston, Pac, Penta.
Yeah,
coming
so
for you.
after this we had the trios match between the Young Bucks and Kazuchika Okada, the new elite versus
The Rainmaker.
which is the fucking then we
The
had
one you find,
Penta.
man.
We
You
had
gotta protect
Penta,
yourself.
Eddie Kingston, and the returning Pac, who returned on Collision last Saturday, and
So
Can,
good.
can
Really
we just
good.
mention how the Elite now have fully stolen the Cody Vader and the Cody
Well, they said
Pyro?
that.
Well,
They
no,
said
see,
that they could.
well, see, but now even the Rainmaker stole it.
No, they said that. They said it's called the Okada Vader.
Oh my
now.
god! I didn't know.
They said on Collision. If you watch Collision, during their first match as a trio, they said it's called the I think it's called the Okada Vader now, or I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But yeah,
shit.
they have
So
Cody's pyro with the never-ending pyro.
Yeah, keep it going, keep it going.
Keep going.
I
What's
love
up, Tom?
that so much. Hey, Tom.
But so
Oh.
they got all of Cody's shit.
Well, Tom, see, yes, you didn't miss us, but you missed the biggest fuck up of lifetime thanks to Mike.
I'm not the one hosting the show.
Yeah, but you're the one who always is my ears to make sure everything sounds good.
We literally started this last week.
No, you've been my ears for it too. Even when you weren't here, you were my ears. All right, so
What did I do, Tom? I forgot to listen for a couple seconds on the actual YouTube feed to see that our mics were not actually turned on, besides Zach's. So
I was talking to myself as they were just pantomiming the entire time.
This was Christian. And this
then-
was Zach. Hey, everybody. Yes, so I'm responding to Christian.
So, the Elite took on Pac, Penta, and Eddie. This was a great match. I cannot wait to see.
match.
And also, Okada, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada,
Well, listen,
There
we
you
don't
go.
gotta do all that
Fits.
shit. That's a gimmick.
fits the TV lifestyle beautifully.
Yeah, and Okada. I mean, he's still getting his bearings straight, because that's the one thing that this is really good about him, putting him in a trio right away, is that he's used to this, because obviously in New Japan, the way the tour's structure is that they do basically multi-man tags for the most of the tour, and then they do their big high caliber matches for their pay-per-view matches, and that's what Okada's used to. So that's literally what's going to be happening here. The match, it was so cool to see Pac in there with Okada, and Pac back in there. Pac looked great. I mean, the guy looks fucking great.
So,
Kingston
what
was great,
was-
he kept trying to fucking go after Okada, which was fucking fantastic.
What
but-
was the career-threatening injury Pac had after the nose break?
See, it was never specified really.
Yeah.
Could have been like
it
a
was
neck
never-
type thing or like a back.
It was never. I can't even speculate because it was never specified.
That's actually
but,
wow. Okay, I thought that at least would have been like.
That's the thing about Pac. We
He's-
don't know anything about Pac.
Yeah,
He's a
he
very
is.
private person.
Yeah, we
have
need more people like that.
Yeah. He's a very private guy. So, and I mean, I don't blame him. But anyway, the match ended with Okada hit Eddie Kingston with the Rainmaker after Nicholas kicked him in the balls. And he pinned the Continental Champion, Eddie Kingston.
In the middle of the ring.
And the announcers later, but I would just notice it now. We'll just talk about it now. They next week for the Continental title, for only Excalibur made sure to specify this, for only the Continental Crown Championship.
in
It will be-
Continental rules.
It will be Eddie Kingston versus Kazuchika Okada for the Continental Crown Championship, and Kazuchika Okada, say hello to your new Continental Champion next week. There is no fucking way in hell he's losing that match, because especially that they basically specifically said that he's only challenging for the Continental Crown, because it would have been really fucking ironic for Okada the first title he wins outside of New Japan is to be the New Japan Strong Openweight Championship, and he just ends up with another fucking New Japan belt after he just left.
So so Excalibur mentioned this will be contested under Continental Crown rules.
Which I don't know what the fuck
Whatever
that
the
is.
fuck that means. So,
but what I perceived it as is just the rules that were in place for the Continental Classic.
Yeah.
Just the same rule set for that. So like,
so pretty much like G1 rules.
Yeah, 20 minutes. Yeah. Basically,
just your standard match.
The Continental, yeah, basically the same shit. But yeah, so that's what I think it's gonna be. But yeah, I'm very excited for that. They tagged before him and Eddie on a New Japan Strong show, but well, this is the first time they're gonna be wrestling one-on-one.
I'm sorry, but
I'm very excited to see this.
2024, what a fucking like great year for signings for AEW. Will Ospreay.
Yeah. Of course, they got fucking 3 of the best wrestlers ever.
You got Will Ospreay, Okada, and Mercedes Moné.
Yep.
Like holy shit. I said, like, if you were to tell any of us, like, back in 2019 when the company first started, yeah, in 2024 you're gonna have Okada, Jay White, Will Ospreay, Mercedes Moné, all in the same company.
Put the fucking fentanyl down.
I would have slapped you and called you an idiot.
No,
I'd be like, no fucking way.
You would have been like one of those motherfuckers on the Lion Scan in the streets of fucking Detroit with the fentanyl, like just frozen in midair.
But like, yeah, like something like that, because like at that time we've been like, nah, Sasha Banks is a WWE lifer. At that time, 2019, suck my dick, suck my dick, suck my dick.
Who? What are you fucking out?
Who?
So, but at that time, if you were to tell me that like with Mercedes Moné, formerly known as Sasha Banks, eat my asshole, guys, fuck you. That she would have been in New Japan, Stardom, and AEW all within like a year apart from each other, I would have said, she's a lifer, what the fuck are you talking about? And then same with Okada, Ospreay, and Jay White. Those guys are fucking...
How about Ospreay?
Those guys
Jay White
are like New Japan lifers. I don't see them leaving anytime soon.
See, that's the thing you got to learn about Japan. No foreigner, no matter how long they're there, are ever a lifer, because they always got to come back sometime.
Ni hao, everybody says delay no more. Latest
Oh
news.
Shit!
Oh boy, what happened?
Is that my man? He's back?
Yeah, that's Xi Jinping.
Fucking Xi Jinping is back. That's the fucking GOAT. Actually, he's not really the GOAT, but I mean, it's funny in the comments.
He also says that latest news, Ryback is all elite.
See, this guy's... What I say earlier. This guy, me and this guy are on the same wavelength, bro. I said that in the chat earlier. Yeah, Ryback pulled up.
I was asking a serious question because I did not pay attention to the make or model of the car. Because, like I said, figure it was never picked up. Okay, so the Elite win, and the match is announced that Eddie will be taking on Okada for the Continental Crown,
which he will win. And after this, we had
Brav. Settle down, Brav.
Well, wait, hold on.
Fucking hold your horses.
Hold on. So right before that, we had a vignette, basically featuring the Christian Cage versus Adam Copeland segment from Collision, and just further along, the agenda of the I Quit match. And I did not check Twitter, so I do not know what was in the thing, box, whatever the fuck.
I sent the picture in the group chat.
I really need to start paying attention to shit.
Go to the group chat real quick. It shouldn't be too far.
Actually, you know what? I want this to stay as a surprise.
Really?
Kinda.
It's not. Trust me, it's not groundbreaking.
What happened?
Talk about the thing that was in Adam Copeland's box during Collision.
I mean
that's nothing to like be like.
It really isn't.
Yeah,
all right. You know what? I'll fucking
fucking
check
nail
it.
bat.
Oh, okay.
Really it.
Everyone thought Spike Dudley was in the box.
I thought it looks like. I don't know if you old school TNA heads know. I don't know if you guys remember Janice, Abyss's main weapon. That's what it basically looks. That's what it basically looks like.
It looks fucking cool though. Will it get used properly? No. But...
Right, well, we don't know that. Especially after what the fuck I just watched Darby Allin do.
I mean, true.
Yeah.
All right.
How that man only needed 12 stitches. Insane.
So after the I Quit vignette, we go into Will Ospreay. Dude is so fucking happy to be here.
Oh, he's so over. I mean,
he's so happy, bro.
He's very happy to be here, but this shit is not. The fucking buck is not going to stop with this guy. I mean, this guy is way too happy for Don Callis. And he wasn't even involved in this segment, but I kept thinking, I'm like, this guy is way too of a cheery bloke for Don Callis. This guy Don Callis.
He also keeps high-fiving the fans, come out the face tunnel.
It's probably eating away at him. But it's like he's the best, so he has to keep doing it. It's the same thing he did with Omega. But yeah, he's talking about the match with Bryan Danielson. He gave this great promo, didn't curse, so he achieved his own goal here. But he gave this great promo,
at least for tonight.
Yeah, about restoring the feeling, about what he wants to do,
how he is the feeling. That's
how he is the feeling, bro. And then how he's gonna take down Bryan Danielson at Dynasty, which I really didn't even think about tonight. It's actually kind of a ways away. Dynasty. It's about over a full month until we get to Dynasty.
I actually won't be able to do the pre and post show for that one.
Oh my god!
Because I will be on a flight out of New Orleans back home.
New Orleans? What the fuck are you going to New Orleans for?
My brother-in-law's bachelor party.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Have fun.
Yep, I'll try to. But yes, I won't be here for that, unfortunately.
If I have to take off of work that day, I will.
In other words, Christian, you're running solo that night. Either that or Nick might join, because I know Nick is looking to get back into the fold.
Let me check my schedule.
All right. So after this, we had Deonna Purrazzo, I think.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Because they announced for Rampage that Tony and Mariah are going to be in a tag match, and Deonna's talking about how she wants to have a tag match and she wants to bring a partner of her own to help fight off Mariah and Tony. So who that will be, it's going to be next week in Toronto. Obviously, Taya Valkyrie is friends with Deonna Purrazzo, and she's from Toronto, so that could be an option. Or
Britt Baker history with Toni Storm.
Britt Baker has history with Toni Storm. She is best friends with Deonna Purrazzo in real life, and she is ready to return. So we'll see if it's Britt Baker or somebody else. So
has anyone watched that Taya Loves Johnny shit that's AEW's been producing?
No.
Okay.
No.
I have not been watching it. I've not watched it either. I just want to get an opinion before.
Yeah, I've been trying to save the planet. Thank you very much.
All right, so after
he's been occupied playing Final Fantasy VII.
After this, we go to
saving the planet means.
We go to Darby Allin versus Jay White. This was a fun match.
This was a great match here. Great match between two fucking heavy hitter guys.
Hopefully, it's not Darby's last match.
Yeah, hopefully this is not Darby Allin's last match, because this is his last match before he goes on his Mount Everest climb. I'm praying for him. I really hope to God he comes back alive. Obviously, there's that risk. I do think he'll be fine. I think because
he is going to be with a team of people. So.
He's going to be with a team. But look, I actually did some outside research on my own, and I watched some videos about the climb itself. A lot of people are making it out to be extremely, I mean, it is extremely dangerous, but they're making it out to be like, oh my God, this guy's got a fucking 1% chance of fucking doing this.
He has like a 25% chance.
Yeah, a ton of people do this climb a year, and if you're prepared, and if you are going with a team, and if you are doing it the right way, which in all intents and purposes he is, I think he should be fine.
Meltzer said something about, like, last year there was obviously like a death spike. The average is 6. Last year was 12, and then I forgot the exact number he said of people that were successful. It was either like 100 or 500 or something.
Yeah,
So
I think
like
he's
his
gonna be
success
alright.
rate is like 95%.
Yeah, so I hope to God nothing goes wrong. He is too talented and he's too entertaining and too much of a cool guy to fucking die up there.
Mhm.
But that would be a Darby Allin way to go out.
Can you guys name a movie, a comedy, where there is a death on the top of Mount Everest?
Fucking
Specifically a comedy.
comedy. Ride Along.
No.
Bastard.
The Hangover.
I don't fucking
That was a
know,
funny
bro.
movie. No, not The Hangover. They're in Vegas. What the fuck?
Hangover Part 2.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
No.
No.
I will just say it. Mr. Deeds.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh, the
Adam Sandler movie.
Adam Sandler. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I swear to God, it's like the first 5 minutes of the movie.
All right then. All right.
Well,
So
hopefully he doesn't do that.
hey, wait.
anyway,
delay no more.
I
Sources
love
say
that movie. Everybody watch it, but go ahead.
Sources say MJF appeared backstage at Raw this week. God damn it.
Yeah, because he's visiting friends. Just like how Ricky Starks showed up at the Royal Rumble. Just like how Bailey was at the AEW. Is Bailey going to AEW? No, really?
But Christian, this was your boy saying it, Xi Jinping.
Oh, Xi Jinping did it? Oh. Oh my god, it must be true.
He's
Social
first
credit.
Ryback is all elite, then
I love how
MJF shows
social-
up backstage at Raw.
his
I mean,
social
what
credit.
the fuck is going on?
I love how we're calling this guy Xi Jinping when we're not. It's probably so fucking rude. We're so.
Why?
I
That's
don't
what happens
know.
when you have a profile. That's
He's
his
not.
profile
He
picture.
he hasn't. Oh what? Oh, okay.
It's his profile. What are you fucking?
I can't. So okay, I'm looking at the chat via like the restream on my OBS. I don't see the picture, so I
Dude,
don't know.
his
Literally
profile
Xi
picture of
Jinping.
me is literally like this big. I
It's
can't
literally Xi Jinping. I'm not even
That's
joking.
fucking awesome.
But anyway, this was a great match. It really became like we're watching the Jay White that we know and love. Jay, he was taking it to Darby. Really, Darby was doing this crazy shit. Darby got fucking tossed over a goddamn steel steps right onto his tailbone onto the LED board. That was sickening.
He also got back raped
Yep.
on his scar.
Yeah,
Would
Darby.
would you guys rather that or just take the, shoulder bump into the steps?
The shoulder bump.
The shoulder
Okay,
bump.
thank you. Because
I'm not-
I sent that to somebody and they were just like, "What are you, nuts?"
I'm
And
not
I'm just
getting
like,
the fucking.
no.
I'm not getting thrown at the steps. Just do a fucking backflip.
He took a coffin drop to the apron after Jay White dodged it, and then Jay White tossed him back to the ring.
If it can help Cody finish the story, no, he'll screw him again.
If MJF can help Cody finish his
He'll
story.
throw in the towel again
Yeah.
when it's not his choice.
Yeah. But anyway, Jay White dodged the coffin drop onto the apron. Darby was already out of it by then. And he hit Darby with an easy Blade Runner and pinned Darby Allin right in the middle of the ring. After the match, the Guns came down and they were gonna Pillmanize Darby's ankle, and with the bat that Sting gave Darby, Jay was about to hit him, but then here comes the Acclaim to put a stop to this. Yo, what the fuck you guys? What are you doing, bro? We're supposed to be baby faces.
We don't do this.
And Jay's like, come on, dude. I was like, listen, dude, it's all
It's
right.
business.
It's big
Business.
big business. It's big business. We're doing big business. And Billy Gunn's like, no, that's bullshit.
Then also, yeah. So they blur out Billy Gunn's or Daddy Ass's bullshit. But they don't blur out Jay White. He goes, "It's not bullshit. It's big business. What are you talking about?"
It's not bullshit. It's big business. I fucking love Jay because he did that shit in New Japan too. It's like he knows he's fucking being a stupid piece of shit, and like he knows it, and then he just goes all in. He's like, I remember in New Japan, every fucking big match, every single one. What did he do? Fucking bell rings. He rolls out. He rolls out. He walks around, and the best part about it was. He would like during when New Japan was only clap crowds, he'd do this. He'd be like, wait. And the whole crowd would start clapping. The whole crowd would start because he knew he had them in the palm of his hand. And the whole crowd, he's like, wait. He'd do a lockup, and then he'd step out of it. He'll push his opponent, and he'll go. And then the whole crowd would start laughing, and he would start fucking dying laughing. It was the funniest shit I've ever seen. It was fucking incredible.
Wait. Okay, so Xi Jinping says we'll have to let Tony Khan finish Cody's story. God damn it, man.
We've all finished separate stories.
So okay,
Cody.
So Bowens and Caster help Darby out of the ring, and as they're doing that, Jay hits Daddy Ass with the chair, and I love how they just drop Darby and then they walk back to the ring. Darby's like, "Oh man."
Yeah, so the Bang Bang Scissor Gang is no more. They fucking
I guess that
mauled Darby out. They mauled Darby Allin's ankle. They
I guess that
Pillmanized
means
it. That's the write-off. How he's gonna climb Mount Everest with a bum fucking ankle?
So I guess that means maybe Juice is on his way back in. Since they're doing this,
that's the back surgery.
Also,
they said Double or Nothing around then.
Xi Jinping says WWE put a lot of spies in AEW. Well, digress.
We'll but anyway, but yeah, this was the end of the Bang Bang Scissor Gang. I think they knew. I think this was early. This felt early to me. I didn't expect them to break them up like this.
I was okay with that because I think they saw a lot of the discourse of people.
Yeah. That's literally what I'm about to say. Like, I thought they did this early because they knew people weren't really feeling this, and I think they knew it's like, all right, we got to get Jay the fuck up out of this because he shouldn't be doing this. And even in the promo, I said this last week, but even in the Darby Allin promo last week, I'm saying, like, I think they're cognizant with that promo saying that, all right, they're gonna get Jay White the fuck up out of this because he doesn't need to be doing this shit.
So just to I want to reiterate with the Juice thing, maybe like because you had Double or Nothing, maybe like Juice back not in a wrestling capacity, but at least back in a backstage with them capacity is what I'm mainly thinking.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe.
I mean, they said it'll be fully clear by Double or Nothing time.
Well,
so
I'm saying but just backstage capacity, helping with the jokes. Bring back Carblade.
Well, Carblade died.
Yeah, no, they murdered Cardblade.
So where's Cardboard Juice Robinson?
Juice Blade?
He's dead.
Did they also kill that Cardboard too? Shit.
He got fucking
He was in the back seat of the car that Christian hijacked.
No, well.
Yeah.
So I almost thought that the car that pulled up.
Collision.
I almost thought that the car that pulled up in the beginning was gonna be Christian in a new car that he stole. I've been like, man, what is he doing?
That should be his new gimmick.
Great way to start the show.
Fucking GTA 6 Christian Cage edition.
Pulls up in a new car every week.
Fucking who is he? Del Rio?
Yes.
Listen to me. As much as I don't like that guy, I've been listening to his theme song on Spotify while at the gym.
Old theme song?
Oh my God.
Dude, his fucking theme song is so fucking good. It's not even funny. That's one of the best theme songs ever.
That was
in WWE
Jim
history.
Johnson, right?
Yeah, Jim Johnson was the fucking GOAT. Now they got Def Rebel. You see the memes on Twitter about Def Rebel? I'm like, bro, listen, Def Rebel has made about 3 good songs. Like they're clinging on to that Seth Rollins song, and that's it.
CFO $, man. R.I.P.
CFO was good.
I know.
The state of music in WWE is so fucking horrific. They had Seth Rollins out there in a skybox at the Royal Rumble waiting for the countdown to hit, and he can't even identify who's coming out because he doesn't recognize any of the goddamn music. Jim Johnson should be in the Hall of Fame, by the way.
Oh, he should be, but they're not going to put him in.
Because they're idiots.
Exactly. All right.
But anyway, but yeah, after this we had the Gates of Agony versus
Lionheart,
Lionhook, Chris Jericho.
God damn it.
Lionheart, Chris Jericho, and Hook. And this was fine. This was fine. It was just Jericho and Hook. They beat the Gates of Agony. I really like the Gates of Agony. They came out in the entrance gear that they used for World Tag League. Like, yeah, when they went to World Tag League for New Japan when they did that tour, they did every entrance with that shit on. I'm like, dude, why the fuck are you not doing that in AEW? That shit looks sick.
So they did it here, which I was glad about. But Gates of Agony, they lost to Jericho and Hook here. Hook put Khan in the Red Rum, and he tapped out. And after this,
We go backstage with Renee and Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly's
Yeah.
gonna have his first ever match in 2 years on Collision
It's
on
the
Saturday
Bounty
against
Hunter.
the Bounty Hunter Brian Keith, which is a great match. Roddy and the Kingdom came up to him
Kyle!
and said, "Listen, if you want to do this by yourself,
Go right ahead.
you go right ahead." And Kyle was kind of like, "Yeah, like by myself," because if you think about it, Kyle really hasn't been on his own since he was in NXT. Like the latter parts of his NXT, and not even the end of his NXT, because at the end of NXT he was with Von Wagner. But
That was when
after
he was cool, Kyle.
well, yeah, not even that. He wasn't even cool Kyle. It was just him and Von Wagner. But when Adam Cole left, that's when he had his like fucking year-long singles run where he was cool Kyle. That was the last time he was he was legitimately on his own. So this is going to be the first time Kyle's been on his own until he's going to knock the rust off in this match. And that's a great opponent for him for his first match back, Bounty Hunter Brian Keith. But yeah, very excited to see that. And then we had the Rampage rundown, which is we're gonna get Mariah May and Toni Storm in a tag team match. They didn't specify the opponent. We're getting Takeshita versus Commander, which they didn't announce that, but that was being said. We're getting Trent and Chuck, not Trent and Chuck, Trent and Orange versus Evil Uno and John Silver, and I don't know if they announced anything else.
I'm trying
But
to
Collision,
God.
but Collision, we're getting Kyle and Bounty Hunter Brian Keith, as we said. We're gonna be getting fucking.
Did you guys see the latest news?
No, what?
Read the next comment.
The latest news from the BCC is that Vince McMahon is going to AEW. Oh, the BBC. Which BBC?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe he might. Could happen. You never know.
It was me, Tony Khan.
I
It
think
was
the only-
me all along.
The only AEW he's going to is the fucking All Elite.
Come
Wrestle
on.
Joe.
All
Go on.
Elite Wenatentry.
There you go. I knew you were
there it
gonna
is.
do it.
I didn't know any W's for jail. All
All Elite Wrestle Joe. I don't know.
All Elite Waka.
Only
But anyway,
penitentiary.
that's AEP.
Well,
Um,
the P is
Yeah, the
the
W
W
was
is
silent.
silent. There you go.
Yeah.
Mike knew the assignment.
But anyway, Collision, we're getting that. I think that I don't know what they. I think that might have been the only thing they announced for Collision, or else I'm retarded.
I'm
but
trying
anyway,
to see, but normally.
But anyway, next week on Dynamite, obviously we got Kazuchika Okada versus Eddie Kingston. We have fucking Toni Storm and Mariah May versus Deanna and a partner. We're getting Jericho versus Hook because they said in the backstage segment that Jericho wants to face. Jericho said he wants to face him next week, and we are getting Mercedes Moné. We're gonna hear from her.
Backstage
something.
Stuff regarding the main event. Stokely Hathaway says Chris Statlander was attacked by Julia and Sky backstage. Therefore, Chris couldn't.
He's
make
capping.
the save.
He's full of shit.
Well, no, because
He was trying to show us
because
some
we got
fucking
the
James
video.
Brown clips.
No, because we got a video of Renee interviewing and Chris
He
holding
was
ice
showing-
pack, but
Yeah.
heel turn incoming.
He was showing a James Brown clips, and they were late. That's what happened.
No, he was too busy.
Oh, that's what happened on Rampage.
bragging
We're getting
about-
getting bracketology for the AEW tag team title tournament.
No, I figure though Stokely was bragging about how he has Shannon Sharp's number. Still the most iconic clip that we have
Anyway,
is the Stokely tweets. Holy shit.
but anyway,
Now, the most iconic
brings
clip you
us-
guys have is when Hook was at the strip club.
yeah. But anyway, we have Mercedes and Riho in the back.
Don't worry,
is
I got you,
introducing-
Christian.
Mercedes is introducing herself to Riho. And then it was time for our main event. We had Riho versus Willow Nightingale, and this was a great main event. These two women had a great match.
Oh, yeah.
Which was fully expected after Riho's great match with Chris Statlander last week. Stokely and Chris Statlander stayed in the back for this match, but it was a very, very good match. Very hard hitting. They showed a cool little promo thing for Willow and Riho before the match. They showed the footage from Mercedes and Willow from a couple months ago when Mercedes got hurt. But the match ended with a Babe with the power bomb from Willow to Riho. Willow picked up the win. After the match, Julia and Sky came out and attacked Willow. And who made the save? But none of them. Mercedes Moné. She saved Willow. She put down Sky and Julia, and she stood tall. Where after Willow raised Mercedes' hand, I thought she was gonna attack Willow for a second. But it looks like they're gonna play like these little friendly thing right now until they're ready to go at each other. But it was really good, and then they went off the air with Mercedes celebrating. But I thought this was a really good show tonight, a really great debut from Mercedes. I'm very excited to see what you can do in AEW.
I agree.
Yeah, real solid show.
Yeah. All right, guys. Wrestler of the week, I'm gonna give it to Eddie Kingston, the Bum King himself, the King of the Bums. Mike, what you got?
Solid pick. I'm gonna go with Riho because she just comes out of nowhere every couple months and just has a banger of a match like she did tonight.
All right, good choice.
I'm gonna go with Mercedes Moné making her debut tonight on AEW.
Yeah, I wasn't going with the obvious choice. I was gonna let whoever wanted to pick Mercedes go with Mercedes. All right, guys, we thank you all for watching. Sorry about the 30 minutes of silence that you had. We're just me responding to absolutely fuck all nothing. Hopefully we'll get that fixed next week.
My bad.
It's both our faults, but mainly your fault. Yep.
Okay.
All right, guys, thank you all for watching. We'll catch you next time. Good.